it was a weekend full of setbacks for President Trump. He has suggested canceling all Freedom 250 concerts after several musicians pulled out. The event is meant to celebrate America's 250th anniversary. Trump is also facing legal challenges surrounding both the Kennedy Center and the DOJ's anti-weaponization fund. This all caused a flurry of posts from the president on social media. You can see some of them here on your screen. In the posts, Trump slammed so-called overpriced singers and what he called the rigged court system. CBS News senior White House correspondent Weijia Jiang joins us now. As Weijia, we were just chatting earlier, Adriana and I, about how you and Gail were able, at least Gail was able to surmise who the president was thinking about replacing. All of those great acts like Kid Rock, or no, not Kid Rock. Who's the other dude? Ice Baby.
Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla
Ice. You of all people, Vlad.
And Bret Michaels from Poison. And yes, who is bigger? Who's drawing more people than Elvis Presley ever did in his prime?
Who's it going to be?
Well, according to President Trump, it's President Trump. He says it is the greatest attraction anywhere in the world, so why not bring him to fulfill the needs of what these artists would have instead of having a concert series. But we should note, guys, that nothing has been officially canceled. Organizers have not said whether they are going to try to replace all these other artists who pulled out, or if they are going to do what the president suggests here and have the GOAT, Donald J. Trump, to take the place of these highly paid third-rate artists. So we are in a standby mode.
That's a quote.
That is a quote, yes. And to be clear, we are in standby mode because we don't know yet what they plan to do. But I think what's important to point out is that it was the Freedom 250 group that organized this event. And that is a group that the Trump administration actually put together, not to be confused with America 250, which is a formal bipartisan nonprofit that has been tasked with putting on official events to celebrate America's birthday. And perhaps the artists got confused too and thought it was that commission that was putting on this huge concert series, when in fact it was a leg of the administration. They have been very vocal about why they pulled out, saying that they thought they were signing up for something that wasn't political in nature, but now it has become too partisan. So I'm sure their lawyers are involved. I'm sure organizers' lawyers are involved. We still don't have a lot of answers about whether this big concert series will happen or not.
Weijia, why then is the the Interior Secretary saying this is a nonpartisan event? That's what I can't quite square, because the administration is saying it's nonpartisan, but these artists believe it is.
Well, the argument is that when you're talking about celebrating America's birthday and America's history, it affects and impacts every American. It's not just for Republicans, it's for everybody. And so the Freedom 250 is actually part of a broader task force that the White House created, but the group itself also says it is nonpartisan. It's the fundraising leg. It plans events, but it's not focused on the political side of things. So perhaps that is why. But it still stems from the White House.
All right, Weijia, let me ask you about this federal judge that has ordered the president's name to be removed from the Kennedy Center and has also blocked its closure. So just so people understand, so I understand, does this mean, because the president's name is already up there, went up immediately after he decided to rename it the Trump Kennedy Center, does that mean we will see images of that name coming down from the Kennedy Center in the very near future?
Well, the administration still has time to appeal this decision, and it certainly plans to. So ultimately, if it loses, then yes, what you see there, Donald Trump's name would have to come down. But this judge said in his ruling that it's not that they can never rename this center or that they can never shut it down for renovations, but he wrote in his opinion that it didn't follow the due process. It didn't follow the proper procedure, which is why it was not legal. And so that is what the Trump administration will now try to fight back against, because you may remember the president completely changed the board. The board was the one that voted to have 2 years of renovations and restorations. The judge also made clear that Congress did approve a tranche of money for maintenance, for repairs to the Kennedy Center, and he said those can continue. It's just the closure of it that could not.
All right, Weijia, thank you very much. As always, my friend, appreciate it.